Hi, I'm Kamila Kudelska, and I'm here with Areta Szpura, co-founder of the clothing line Local Heroes. Thank you for
Hi.
being here. So I just have a couple of questions about your clothing line with your co-founder, Karolina Słota, who was unable to make it today. But thanks for coming in. And so your clothing line, as you can see on your sweatshirt right now,
Representing.
yeah, exactly, is named Local Heroes. So how did the idea of it come up, and how did it start initially?
Well, long time ago. It's almost 4 years now. Well, basically, we were friends with Karolina, so we knew each other before. And we were I was working in the fashion industry. I was like styling, assisting, trying to work in a magazine. I had my own blog. And Karolina, she wanted to be a photographer. So clothes, but not clothing.
In the same idea,
Yeah.
same genre.
But we were spending a lot of time on the internet, and we saw more and more cool clothes that we couldn't get anywhere else. I mean, not in Poland, not even online back then. So we thought, why don't we try and make it by ourselves? And that's how it started. It's just like we had a need for cool clothes.
So need for cool clothes was the startup. Yeah. Okay, great. And so what I understand is that you guys reached out to celebrities to try to get...
that's how we made it, because Karolina was a huge fan of Justin Bieber, huge fan back then. And she was so bored, and maybe she was so desperate and such a huge fan that she found his address on Google Maps,
Wow.
but literally by the shape of the pool.
Wow.
Have Google Maps.
Commitment.
And have, all the clothes. So we've had the address, but the possibility, we didn't know if that's his address. But
So
we just decided to send the package. It was just a t-shirt and a sweatshirt saying "Doing Real Stuff Sucks," which was my blog title.
Okay.
And 2 weeks later, we got a link to Just Jared website saying Justin Bieber doing real stuff sucks.
Oh, wow. So Justin Bieber was one of the first celebrities
he
to
was,
wear.
He was the first one. I mean, the possibility of him actually getting the package, because we sent it with the most random airmail and not really packaged well, and of him getting the package to the house, that was his address, and that he will wear it, get it into his hands and then wear it, and then somebody photographing him in it was 1 in a million.
Right. So it was such a lucky chance for you guys. Yeah. And then ever since there, how did it work? Did people start just ordering you guys way more?
Yeah, I mean, because of the paparazzi pictures, and because Justin was very big back then, the pictures were everywhere. And that wasn't just a plain white t-shirt. It said "Doing Real Stuff Sucks." So all of the biggest websites said, what does Justin Bieber know about doing real stuff, right? So in Poland, we went huge because a lot of people knew me from the blog title, so they kind of connected that I have to be behind that. And they found out we have a clothing line. So suddenly we're those huge designers.
Right.
So we were kind of panicked. We didn't know what to do, but we just...
You went along with it.
Yeah. And outside of Poland, people didn't really knew because they didn't know about the brand. So we were trying to get them to link to the website. Oh, that's Local Heroes t-shirt, not like Chanel or Dior.
Right. Trying to get your name out so they knew that it was, and it seems to have caught on because now there's so many other celebrities who have been caught wearing.
Yeah, I mean,
your
that's
clothing
how we always did it guerrilla style.
Yeah.
We had no PR agency.
So the motto of Local Heroes is guerrilla style.
Yeah, it's just making impossible possible since 2012.
Right, and so the style of Local Heroes has been described as streetwear. Is that correct? Would you say streetwear?
It depends from where you, what is your point of view? Because if you're, in the clothing industry, you can specify it more. It's, very internetish and Tumblrish and colorful.
Right.
And young. And, I mean, yeah, it is streetwear. It's not haute couture.
Right.
It's not, something. It's just, sweatshirts, T-shirts. Very
simple,
relaxed.
but with names and statements on it. So where did you guys get the inspiration for the, slogans that you've been putting on the shirts and so forth?
Well, yeah, mostly, there would be no Local Heroes if that wouldn't be for internet. Because, that's me and Karolina met. That's also like an interesting story because we're not from the same city. We just met and like connected and became friends. And then she moved to Warsaw. And then if not for the internet, it would be no Justin Bieber, and that wouldn't be my blog. And then after that, after Justin Bieber, like MTV reached out to us and we did a project with them. And then the next year, we really wanted to get Rhianna. And we found her address on Google Maps too.
Again.
And again and again. And then Miley and then everyone else. We just like did.
So you guys are really influenced by the online social media.
Yeah.
Without that, it wouldn't really have
Yeah, I
been
mean,
able to
Instagram
succeed.
is the biggest thing for us. I mean, we started when it wasn't that big back then in Poland. And we just are still like there. That's our main inspiration.
Yeah, because you guys don't have any boutiques or anything. It's
No,
all
I mean,
online.
we're in like 2 stores in Poland, but we don't want to have our own boutique yet.
Right. Okay, great. So like we mentioned, you have these big names like Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, Rhianna, because both, as from my understanding, are native Poles, right? You and
Yeah.
So do you see your business? How do you see your business relationship with Poland? Because you guys are really going externally. So are you kind of trying to stay externally, or are you working with Poland as well?
Well, we will be always from Poland, but we don't only want to be only sell here because like people here, we're trying to change that, but people are afraid to wear colors, to wear anything super crazy. So it's also good for us to have some people that will understand us outside, like in California or Australia or different parts of Europe. And I think because of the internet, there are really no boundaries.
Yeah.
We're just everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Right, exactly. Do you kind of feel like you were maybe influenced by the grayness that you felt in Poland to kind of add a pop of color and a pop of...
Yeah, like really wanted to like be rebels and like try to show people and make them do something with their outfits.
Right. So, like, I think we've kind of mentioned, you've been influenced a lot by the internet, by pop culture, kind of, I see a lot of West Coast influence in your stuff. But were there any Polish influences?
I don't, maybe, well, there was one sweatshirt at the beginning that, well, I'm not able to say that out loud because it's a bad word.
Okay.
But we made a sweatshirt with like a swear word in Polish. That's, I think, the first word that anyone that comes to Poland learns.
Right.
And that was funny. And it was selling not in Poland. It was selling out like to Australia, to Germany, to like everywhere else. And we laughed that we should have like a little stand on Old Town and like sell souvenirs from Poland.
Right.
Not your typical souvenir, but
not
cool
typical,
one.
but a souvenir that
No, but
probably...
we always try, and I also always mention whenever like I'm like outside of Poland that we are from Poland. We're not ashamed that we're from here.
Right.
We want to have like make a good PR for our country, but we just don't want to limit ourselves just to here.
Of course. Especially if you're online, you can't really,
Yeah.
like you said, it's limitless. So it's great.
I mean, we want to do what we like, and then find our customers and fans anywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Okay. So your success story is a great inspiration, I would say, to Polish women or just women in general who want to start making their own business or start their own company. Do you have any suggestions that you would say to any young woman out there who just thinks of an idea but doesn't have the...
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what I'm really proud of, that because of what we did and we had like a lot of luck and we succeeded. We are the example that you don't have to be from, America or anywhere else. You can be from little Poland and still do a lot, and that people really should follow their dreams and do what they want to do because you only live once. I mean, it's super cheesy, but you only live once, and there's no point of, getting up every day and not really liking what you're doing. And I think that's the most important. So it doesn't matter if you want to be a designer, I don't know, an engineer, whatever you want, a photographer. Like, just try and do it and not, like, don't be afraid.
Right. And then lastly, where do you guys see local heroes in the future? Like, where is your kind of perspectives going for the future of the company?
Well, because we don't have any, we didn't go to school to study fashion design. So we're really learning day by day. So we just want to have like a proper business running. We want to learn to make like as best clothes as we can. And have new markets and maybe open a store here in LA and London. I think just to grow as a company and do a lot of cool collabs and find more and more people that will like what we're doing.
Right. Do you guys have any upcoming collaborations that you can talk about or that you're excited about?
Most of them are super secret, but last year I did a collaboration with Reebok. I made my own shoes, and this collaboration will be going on and on and on. So that's one of the projects.
Great. All right. So thank you so much for being here and coming and meeting with me. And so Areta Szpura, the co-founder of Local Heroes, thank you very much.
Thank you.